Hey everybody, Julie here. Today I'm telling you a little bit about my history to help you understand why am I here, why do I do what I do, why am I out here talking to you every week. It's because I learned a couple things a few years ago after this incident occurred to me, and I think it might be valuable for you to hear. Professionally, I have always been a journalist, a storyteller, social media producer, a writer, video producer, and a broadcast live, Facebook Live TV host. So a couple years ago, on behalf of my employer, you might have seen me, walking the streets in Manhattan, on the red carpet, talking with Kevin Hart and Ellie Kemper, perhaps mingling with the fashion director of Ellen DeGeneres' line, at the Today Show in the Orange Room, rubbing shoulders with celebrity pet influencers. I was living the dream. I was the face and the voice of a major brand's social media, a brand that had 3 million followers. It was a dream gig. I felt like every decision, every twist and turn of my entire career path had brought me to this position. I got to do so many amazing things, but it was super demanding. I was overworked. Despite my team having a really good reputation of success and innovation, I felt like a failure on a weekly basis. I cried in my boss's office more than once. One time, the CMO, dripping with condescension, laughed in my face. The work environment was not positive, but I shouldered on. I assumed this is what you deal with when you make it. This is what a big company is like. You just deal with it. You just cry yourself to sleep and self-medicate with a bottle of wine and 2 hours of Netflix, and you go to work the next day and do it all over again. So, fast forward a little bit. News about the company was not good. Sales declines, criticisms of leadership, whisperings of an impending mass layoff, and then, that part came true. The CEO sent out a message to everybody saying, be at your desk at 9 a.m. next Wednesday. You will get a notification if your position has been eliminated. So when the day came, my team and I, we all kind of milled around our desks and, reassured each other, came up with hypotheses of what would happen. We all kind of watched the clock tick down, 8:59, 9 o'clock, 9:01, 9:02. And then I got the email. Basically, it said, grab your stuff, head down to the conference room, and we'll escort you out. I was shell-shocked, but I was invaluable. But literally, how could they lay me off? Nobody else even had the passwords. Nobody else knew to do what I could do. My self-confidence was shattered. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know if I would be okay. Well, spoiler alert, took me a while, but I was okay. Left the next day on a business trip, previously scheduled business trip, which now, unburdened and freed up, I was able to spend with friends. The next few weeks and months, I went to see friends and family. I went on an epic trip to 10 countries in Europe and to South America. And it took me 5 months to find a job, to find a company that would respect me and would build up its employees. So I recovered from a corporate burnout. And I believe this layoff was meant to be. I have no ill words for my former employer. This was a blessing in disguise. What it did was it changed my outlook, it changed my priorities, and I found a purpose. I found a passion project in this blog, this channel, Julie DeVivre. I cemented a confidence in my voice and my abilities because I realized my contributions and my value are not based on my employer, are not based on my title, but rather I'm rewarded by inspiring others and empowering others and lifting others up. I want to share my love of travel and exploration and all the change it brings me, everything it does to me at my core, with you. So the moral of the story is that jobs come and go and they don't define you. Your life is your own, just like a choose your own adventure. Choose what you want. Choose the life you want to live and make it happen. Everyone, I appreciate the love and support over this journey. I appreciate you reading. I appreciate you following. If you haven't yet subscribed, from the bottom of my heart, please do so now. I would love you forever. And also go ahead, watch my next videos, or, leave me a comment, leave me your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Go live that life. Ciao.